Hi, I'm David Breslow, founder of the Personal Best Academy, author of Wired to Win, former teaching pro, and mental toughness trainer for the last 20 years, working with tennis players of all levels. So welcome to Tennis Tips for all players, all levels, every part of your game. Today I want to talk about one of the major issues that tennis players have, and it's not mechanics, I call it projection. Instead of actually hitting the shot, they're projecting onto that shot. What is one of the most common areas where tennis players do this? It's the overhead. When I do workshops and I ask players, what's your most difficult shot? Most of the time it's an overhead. So players, instead of actually hitting the ball, are hitting their projection of the ball. Here's the secret. Most players think that mechanics are actually the answer, but they're not. The real problem is projection. When the lob goes up, you may be thinking, uh-oh, or I don't hit this shot very well, and yet what happens? Your body tightens up, your eyes tend to close, your head pulls down, all sorts of mechanical things will fail. It starts to fall apart, and it's not the mechanics. I'm telling you, it is the projection that you're putting on the ball. So here's what I suggest, and I know this is going to sound kind of funny. I've done this in many live workshops all across the country. When that lob goes up in the air, literally say to yourself very quietly and very easily, I love my overheads. That's right. Because of the mind-body connection, which is what I really teach. No psychobabble, no real psychology. That's not the answer. The mind-body reality is when you send that message into the system, you are going to see a very different result. Your movement's going to be better. Your shot's going to be better. Your mechanics are going to be better. Look, all that's really happening is there's a tennis ball up in the air. It's just a tennis ball. That in and of itself is not dangerous. What messes up your shot and your results is the projection you're putting onto that tennis ball. Look at the picture. It's just a tennis ball. It can't hurt you. It can't cause you to do all the things that you're doing on an overhead, which is causing you to miss the shot. It's just a tennis ball. So when you realize that mechanics are not the issue, your projection is the issue, because your projection is causing your mechanics to be what they are. So I thank you for being here with 3 minutes or less tennis tips from Dave Breslow. If you're interested in my newest product online, paste this link into your browser, and I thank you again for being here. Dave Breslow, to your best tennis.